Hello, Flosstube. I'm Terri.
And I'm Jamie. And we're Cornhusker State Stitchers. Today is Friday, April 11th, 2025. And this is Flosstube number 102.
Welcome.
Hi. Hello.
We were going to do something clever on Flosstube 101, and we forgot to do it. Flosstube 101, how to Flosstube. Like we know, right? Anyway, welcome.
Hi. Hello. It is gorgeous today. It is absolutely wonderful.
Finally have our windows open. It's been a while. Between blizzards and
wind. And it was windy this morning.
Speaking of that, our thoughts go out to everybody down in Southeast U.S. suffering from Mother Nature's wrath. Mm-hmm. It's been horrible down there. We feel for you guys.
Absolutely. Everybody.
Yes. What you been doing?
Life, of course. Not a whole ton of cross-stitching and stuff. I've been able to sprinkle it in where able to, but we had some meetups with a couple of friends of ours. I've had some vet appointments for my puppers, different vet appointments for different puppers. One, Havoc, our foster puppy, he is still with us. We are hopefully he's gonna meet up with another pup. So, well, fingers crossed.
He's a handful.
He's an adorable, absolutely fantastic, ornery 1-year-old.
Mouthy. He's very mouthy.
Yeah.
He likes to nibble at you and he likes to bark. So.
Yep. Mouthy in all sense of the word. Yep.
Okay. Stick around. Also, we're gonna have a giveaway at the end, so I just want to throw that in there.
Yes.
Get you guys to stick around with us. What else?
What about
That's
you?
it.
Have you been doing
I
anything?
haven't done anything.
Okay.
I mean, obviously, I met up with friends with you, but other than that, no, I haven't done anything. Okay. I've been working.
Made dinner at my house for the first time in forever.
I know.
Last night.
That was nice.
It was a new recipe, so it wasn't the greatest, but I can make some tweaks to it. It's enough to give me some lunches.
It was good though.
Yeah, I liked it.
It was free meal for me, so I enjoyed it.
And a decision made.
Right.
That's where we're at right now in our lives, is somebody just tell us what we're eating, because that's the hardest decision to make in the day.
Yeah. Let's go into questions.
Okay, we had just a couple questions. One, somebody had asked, actually Deborah had asked if I could put in a picture of Havoc, and I will definitely do that. So here's a picture.
Boy, okay, be sweet. No, easy. Be sweet. Yes. Oh, just so sweet. That's a good boy. Good job, buddy.
She had also asked about the lotion bars that we talked about a couple videos ago. She was curious where to get them.
So we got ours at Stacy Nash.
Yeah, so Stacy Nash's daughter makes these, and we purchased them at market through her. We currently do not sell them, but I do know that there are some stores online that sell them as well. And I haven't checked to see if Stacy Nash actually sells to
I'm not
the
sure.
general consumer. I'm not sure. So
we should have looked at that before we got started. But yeah, that's
where
we got them from.
Not a great answer for you, but yes. And then Kim had asked, she's like, can you guys talk about your stitching time and how you guys organize that?
We don't.
We really don't. But go ahead, you start.
We usually get together and work 3 to 4 nights a week. So on the off nights, I stitch maybe from 8 to 10 in the evenings, and that's it. Then I'm done.
And you do some stitching on
Sunday mornings. I try and get some stitching in, and then Sunday night, just half hour to an hour wherever I can squeeze it in. That is it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like Mom said, we work 3 to 4 nights a week, so I generally don't get home and get the dogs dealt with until 10:30, and then by that time it's beyond bedtime for me, so go to bed. And then the off days, I'm usually running around getting some other things done, so I may get an hour, I may get 15 minutes, I may get 2 hours, just whatever. Some Sundays are nice though. Last Sunday I was able to get quite a bit, so that was really nice.
But I just leave mine out all the time. It's sitting on my kitchen table, so every time I have 10 or 15 minutes, usually my husband will try and beat me into the shower in the morning. If we get up at the same time, he'll try and beat me in the shower. So I go downstairs and I
beat you into the shower.
Make a cup of coffee and I sit down and I stitch for 10 minutes. That's just what I do. Every 10 minutes adds up.
Mm-hmm. I've been doing a lot of doom scrolling lately and not having the energy to even get my stitching out. Because I with the dogs, I don't keep mine out. So.
Oh, yeah.
It gets fun. Havoc decided that he was going to play with a 5-gallon bucket that had like a quarter full of water. So that he had determined that was a toy. Oh, I'll have to put in a picture of this. We have a little fire pit in the backyard. And he picks the burnt logs out and just runs around the yard with them. Not
cold.
Yeah, cold. Not actual flames or anything. So because he does that, I put the grill grate over the top of it. And this is just a round fireplace in our backyard. And the other day I heard the grate moving. And I look out there and he is laying in the fire pit. He moved the grate off the fire pit and he's just laying in there. By the time I grabbed my phone, took a picture, he was already up and onto something else. But yeah, I'll have to put that picture in. Let's see. Fire pit. There.
And then you've had some issues with Bandit, your oldest dog.
Yeah, he's got some age issues. So we've been doing a lot of vet visits, checking blood work. We are going to run down to K-State in a week. Yeah, a week. See if we can figure something out. And go from there. Yeah. It's going to be more of just a diagnostic, figuring out what's going on. We have a feeling what it is, but we'll just take it day by day.
Yeah. That's all you can do.
Yep.
Okay. Let's get on to show and tell.
Yes, let's. You get started.
I actually, the stitching that I've done the last 3 weeks, I've finished. So I stayed very monogamous on the projects that I picked up. I picked them up with the intent to finish them. So yeah. I'm very proud of myself. So my first one is apples, and our friend Paula.
I was supposed to put in a picture last time, and I totally forgot.
Yeah, so this time, if you'll put in that picture. So I am working on Apples by Hindsight. I worked on it. Mine's on 32 count Lugana, Garden Path by Color and Cotton. And it's a finish.
But the picture we're talking about is a finish from Paula as well with the same one, so we'll put that picture in here.
And Paula is the one who gave me the chart.
Yes,
so.
Yes. And that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, the next one, I love it. I was going to calculate this up. It doesn't really matter. I worked on Hop, Peep, Leap for some time. I am doing this on a 32 count, not sure, but 32 count Lugana. All called for colors.
And that's by Luminous Fiber Arts.
Luminous Fiber Arts, thank you. And the intent for me was to get some stitches in it because it had been 2 whip parades since this thing had stitches in it. So I wanted to do that. And it just worked all over the place. And I got in, actually right at 1,000 stitches. 999 stitches.
Good. You just added that quickly, huh?
Yes.
My top pick from Market this year was Spring Sunshine by Jan Hicks. And this also, I just found out, was on the front cover of the spring issue of Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher for spring of 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys may have seen this already, but it came out at Market as an individual standalone pattern. I did mine on 40 count Verdal, Sugar and Cream by Stitch Me. And got it finished.
And you did called for DMC?
I did all called for colors, yes. All DMC.
Because I think it's charted in Week Style Works and Classic Color Works.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah. You don't have the chart with you?
No, I don't.
That's okay.
Well, I'm sure she had the DMC conversion.
Yeah.
Because I decided, I liked her color so well, I decided not to veer off the beaten path.
It's really cute. To give you guys a frame of reference, this is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. So go ahead and hold that up. The stitched piece is actually smaller than the picture on the front cover. This is almost actual size.
I had this dyed Verdal from Bestitch Me, and it's very light, that I wanted to try. And I thought, well, this is a good chance to try it because it's a small chart. And I really liked it. I enjoyed stitching on it a lot more than the 40 count linens.
Yeah, yeah. So this one I'd mentioned in our last video I wanted to get some more work in on. This is Tiny Modernist Valentine Signs, and I was working on this particular one, and I was actually able to get it done. Yay. So, that's what it looks like. Excuse me. Thank you. This is done on 28 count Laurel Green Lugana with just some colors that I personally liked. It's a little bit more of a dark dusty red than a bright red. So yeah, just a stash conversion. There is white in there, and it's really easy to see in person.
That color was blowing out a little bit. Showed more of the white. That Laurel Green is really pretty. That's such a pretty color.
Yes.
Okay.
Good call. And I didn't count stitches on that one, so.
Jamie and I were choosing each other's whips.
We attempted to.
Attempted to. We did it, well, like 1 month.
We pulled 2 projects. Yeah.
And neither one of us worked on the other's project. So the one that Jamie pulled for me was Little House Needleworks, the quilt shop. And that's part of the Hometown Holiday series. Well, she didn't get anything done on it, and I felt like it was pretty close to being done, so I thought, what the heck, I'll just go ahead and work on it. So mine is on 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco, and I finished. It turned out really good. Yeah. Now I did the windows are not charted with a color, so I went ahead and put in a very light yellow because I just thought it needed something else. Did I do anything else different on that? I think that was it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks great. Absolutely great.
Turned out really good.
Yeah. And then the last one I worked on was my German Shepherd piece. This is German Shepherd Mandala by Awesome Pattern Studio. And I did not count how many stitches I got done on it.
She worked on it.
I did.
I
became monogamous on it. And I got it done.
FFO'd.
I was going to say, not only did I get it done, but I talked my sweet husband into making a frame for me. And then my sweet mama finished it for me today. And look at, I can't, I feel like he's staring into my soul. And I can't look away from him.
He really looks green on that screen. He's not quite that green.
I did this on a 14 count fiber on a wind fabric. I cannot remember the color, but it's a gray green. Called for DMC. So yeah.
Pull it back a little bit. See if. So pretty. Oh my gosh, I love him.
There he is. And then we finished it all nice and pretty. Look at that. Oh, I love it. No wonder people sit here and just stare at their stuff in the videos.
We hung it on the wall so that we could stare at it today.
Yep, it was right over there. There's a blank spot now.
My next one is also I just finished it this morning. It's Basket Full of Summertime by Brenda Gervais. And I was trying to pull out some of my oldest whips that interested me. And a lot of my older whips are on Monaco. And I've decided, yeah, I'm done with Monaco. So 28 count coffee tea dyed Monaco. I feel like the colors are blowing out. So I gave the lady some eyeballs because she didn't have any eyeballs. And it looked really weird. I gave the dog an eyeball, but you can't see it. I gave the bird an eyeball because it's like everybody needs eyeballs.
If one gets it, they all get it.
Right? Everybody needs to see.
Everybody's got a dream.
The house, that is a toasted marshmallow, and I think it's an older color. Older dyed skein. Don't really like it, but it wasn't looking very good, so I outlined it thinking that if that doesn't turn out, I'll just rip it out. And it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
But I love that band of flowers at the bottom.
That'd be an adorable little drum. The band of flowers.
Oh, yeah, that would be. That would be.
Mm-hmm.
They were quick to do. One thing I did, it's charted and the picture shows that all of these, the outside of the flower is the dark blue and the inside is the light blue, except for this one. It's reversed. And that's the way it's charted also. I didn't like it, so I just went ahead and did all mine the same. I thought it was really weird.
I'm not so I don't know. My instinct would be...
It was a mistake.
Yeah.
And maybe whoever stitched it for her didn't catch it, or I don't know. I thought it was weird. Jimmy's yawning again. Are you done?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have one more. I did Primrose Cottage Stitches Spring Wishes. And what is this fabric? Do I know? It's a color and cotton, 32 count. Don't know.
That's as much as I know.
That's all I know. Last time I showed it to you, I was thinking about taking out the turquoisey colors, and I just thought I'd go ahead and finish everything and see how it looked afterwards, and I think it's going to be fine. So I'm leaving it that way. I did lighten the orange from what I had chosen.
You just did a stash dive, right?
Yeah.
Cute little guy.
Yeah.
And those are our whips. Finishes in Mom's case.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm really happy with that.
Of everything we showed, there was only one whip.
Really?
One whip.
Go us.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to disappear more often.
Right? We have a couple giveaways.
Yes.
We had a very generous viewer, and so we have a couple things from her to give away. And then we had a damaged item from Heartland that it's still good, it's just we can't sell it, so we thought you guys might want it.
Okay, so...
Should we go into the details on how to?
Sure, let's do that first.
I guess we should figure out, are we doing numbers or names?
No, we'll do names.
Okay, so we have 4 different items, and if you're interested in entering for these, any of these, 1, 0, whatever, not 0, but 1 through 4 of them, you are more than welcome to.
I want 0. I want absolutely none of these. 0.
That's fine. So then you're just going to put a comment down on this video once it gets posted. And if you're watching it, it's already posted. So there you go. In your comment, you're going to put one of, or all of, or however many you want of the keywords that we are going to say.
And you don't have to make a sentence, but if you do, we enjoy reading them, and it would be really cute.
Yes.
So the first one is Tiny Modernist Twilight Moon. And this is part of the Twilight, what's that called?
The Night Garden?
Night Garden series from Market. It got a little bit of water damage on it, so it's a little wrinkled. And that's from Heartland, because we can't sell it like this. But, it's perfectly fine. The pattern's not messed up at all.
Correct. Yeah, no damage to the actual pattern.
Night Garden, that's what I'm looking for, is Night Garden.
This is not a part of the giveaway, but these are the flosses it uses. So.
And we are getting more of those in stock, too, at Heartland. We'll go over that in the...
So the word, I mean?
Oh, yes. Let's do Twilight.
Twilight. If you're interested in this one, Twilight. These next ones are from a viewer of ours. Hi. This is the last of the Cottage Garden Samplings Houses series. She gave us the rest of them, and we've already given those away. So if you're interested in this one, this is the 13th one, the special edition. Tudor. Tudor is the word.
She gave us 3 of them, so we're going to give them all away individually. This one is number 11, Haunted House. Let's say haunted for this one.
And then this is number 12 in the series. And if you're interested in this, say cabin. So we have 4 charts if you guys are interested. Drop a comment. Make sure you're 18 so you can legally give us your address, which we would very much appreciate.
Don't say free, don't say
Yeah.
giveaway.
We'll go through and pick a winner at our next video.
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever that may be.
Yes.
Do you have any plans?
The only plan I really have, other than dog stuff, however the dog stuff works out, that's my priority for this week, but I hope to work on Tulip Festival by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. This is another one that hasn't had any work on it whatsoever since like 2 whip parades ago, so I want to give it some love. And this one is on 32 count vintage country mocha Lucana. So if I work on it, I'll go through more of that stuff. So that's the only thing I really have plans on.
That's the only thing. Okay.
I have whatever floats my boat.
I have a few. Ooh. Not a lot, but a few. The next in my series of the little kisses is Raindrop Kisses. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm just going to do it on the same fabric because I made this one big enough that I've got enough on this side to do it.
Because they're so tiny and adorable.
Yeah, and it's a quick stitch. Then I pulled out some of my older ones that I just want to get done. Madame Cottontail by Brenda Gervais.
That dye job is dark.
Yeah.
Dark.
This is 28 count coffee tea dye Monaco. That is where I am.
You can't see how dark that is. Even then, doesn't show you enough.
The grass, I was doing the called for. The grass was very bright. I didn't like it. I talked to Jamie about pulling it out for me, which she had agreed to do. Mm-hmm. And I thought, well, I'll try some of that antique spray. I just sprayed it on a tissue and dabbed it. And it darkened it a little bit, but not a ton. I might go with it. I might have her pull it out. I haven't decided yet. It probably is fine. Then the next one is Blessed Bee, Brenda Gervais. And one of these days I'll get all this coffee tea dyed Monaco out of my whips. It might take a while. That's where I'm at that one. I think that one could be...
That one could easily be finished.
Yeah, that one's pretty close. I got the big parts done. Just gotta do the flowers. So those are my plans. I do have a full coverage cross stitch that I was thinking about restarting. I didn't pull it out, but
yeah. See it right there.
So I just pulled that out thinking, yeah, maybe I'll get started on that one.
Mm-hmm. And you said you were going to restart it, right? You
yeah,
said that?
The fabric's in there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Is that everything?
I think for the Flosstube portion, that's everything.
Okay. Thanks for joining us.
And look at this again.
Please stick around for the shop update that we'll be following.
Yes.
Please like, subscribe, do all the things. We enjoy conversing with you guys, so leave us comments. Don't forget to enter the drawing.
Any questions whatsoever, drop them down in the comment section. If you need to reach out to us in any way, shape, or form, all of our information is in the description box, whether it be for Cornhusker State Stitchers or Heartland.
Yep. We appreciate you guys more than you know.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, and we'll see you next time, whenever that may be.
Yes, have a happy Easter, and we'll see you later. Bye.
Hello, friends. I'm Terry.
And I'm Jamie.
And we're Heartland Quilting and Stitching.
Today is Friday, April 11th, 2025, and we are here for a very brief, probably, shop update.
Yeah.
Hi.
We finally got a lot of the market stuff, most of the market stuff done. Everything's in the computer. So now we're just trying to get a few, there's not many new releases coming in, but we're getting
Correct.
a few new patterns in. So.
Correct. And there were some that were still being shipped out from
market.
That reminds me, there's one over there that we need to grab. It's down on the floor.
Okay. You keep talking.
Sounds
I'll go
good.
get it.
Otherwise, some updated information. This is the Night Garden Floss Pack from Threadworks. We are currently sold out, but we have more on order. We just got confirmation from them probably an hour ago.
What are those back there?
These?
Yeah.
I already pulled them out.
Okay. Do you have this one?
Yes.
Okay.
No. Maybe.
Yes, no, maybe so.
Anyway, we got confirmation about an hour ago that they will be giving us some more. They just need to dye them. So more are coming.
Okay.
Yes. If there's anything, because we're going to run right into new products. So if there's something that we've forgotten to let you guys know, let us know.
Yeah,
ask us questions.
Keep thinking there's some housekeeping stuff, but I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
You may have noticed that Wordy Birds was a little delayed this last time. No issues, just trying to, us and Susan from Sweetwing were trying to get caught up from market.
Yep.
So things got a little delayed. Floss issues, just normal stuff.
Yes.
Nothing big.
So the kits were delayed also. That's a good point. The kits were delayed also. So we got all of the floss in, and as we're putting the kits together, May is quite a yellow, tan, green one, and we had a blue in there.
Like a bright blue.
Yeah. And we're sitting there and it's like, I don't know what's this blue go to? And we're looking at it and we had the wrong color. So we had to order the new color, the right color, and get that in. And that got in. We got everything shipped out Wednesday.
Yes,
So
I believe so.
We do apologize for the delay in that. That was not intentional.
And then the Belsois Club was a little delayed last month, but I think it's going to be on schedule this month. So,
Delayed from her.
From her, yeah. We try and ship most of our things out as far as clubs, not counting Belsois. On or about the first of the month is when we send invoices out. If it is the first day of the month and you have not received it, it's okay. It will be sometime within the next day or two after that. So don't stress. You haven't missed anything.
Right. A couple days prior, a couple days after the first of the month is when we shoot for.
Yep. If you miss it, we'll send you emails and say, hey.
Yeah. Yep, exactly.
Okay. That's housekeeping stuff. Let's move on.
We do have some new product. A little bit of everything, a smattering of everything. We have the new, this is, I don't know if I can take this. I can take this out. I know I can, but hold on.
Monthly Mini Village.
Yes, thank you for those words.
For May.
Country Cottage Needleworks. We have the Village. These have already been sent out to the auto ship members.
And we received a stitcher's tool from Pansy Patch. We'd ordered this at market and they were sold out, so ours finally just came in.
This particular one is Appalachian Strong by the Nebby Needle, and it says the designer profits will be donated to Samaritan's Purse. So it's actually a little fundraiser. Appalachian Strong. And we're not from that general area, so I could be pronouncing that incorrect, because I know that other people pronounce it differently.
Do they?
Yeah.
I always heard it Appalachian.
Same, but I've heard people also pronounce it Appalachian.
Yeah.
And I have no idea.
Okay. Is this new?
It came out at market, but we just got it back.
Okay. So, Silver Creek Samplers, Dragonfly Dreams.
This one is from Stacy Nash. This is Rose Hill Farm Sampler and Pen Keep. So yes, I did have it.
Yes. Jan Hicks Creates. If you watched our Flosstube, I did the Spring Sunshine. Here's Winter Sunshine. It was very light.
And that one, I think, was released not last, but prior to the spring one being released.
We just now got this one in. Okay.
Yep. This from Twin Peak Primitives, we've got Afloat. This was one of their market releases, and we got some more in.
And then we have April, May, and June of the Christmas Dots by Jeanette Douglas.
These are incredibly adorable.
And tiny.
And tiny. I have no doubt. We haven't held them in our hand, so to speak, but the stitch piece is no doubt smaller than the piece on the picture.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Karen, you'll be hearing from us.
Mm-hmm.
We forgot to respond to your email, but we
got
got a
you.
set of these for you.
We got you. And then, so those are not on yet, but by the time you're seeing this video, hopefully they are on. Same goes for this one, the Prairie Schooler. This is a reprint. Little Red Riding Hood. So yeah. That's a fun one.
And then Jeanette Douglas has a new series coming out. Do you remember what it's called?
Oh, it's the garden one. Secret Garden?
And that is... this just came to my mind, so I'm not prepared to speak about it, but yeah, I'm going to because I can't shut up.
It's a
When does
four-part
it start?
series. I don't know that.
Okay.
I think she
if
had
you
the
guys
first
have
one.
seen that and you're interested in it, please let us know. We have somebody that has reached out to us. They want to know if we're going to do it, but we haven't decided yet.
It will be shipping from Canada, so.
Yeah, so shipping will be high on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're interested in doing it, if we get enough people, then we'll do it.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
let us know if you want to get in on that.
Yes.
That is it.
That is it. I'm just looking around. I don't see anything different.
So,
Anything
as
new?
soon as we end the video,
Oh.
we'll come up with a ton of things we should have said.
Yeah.
We just have to do another video.
Okay,
All
then.
right. Well, thanks for joining us.
We
and
appreciate
you guys
it.
have a happy Easter.
Yes,
So,
you do. No, I'm sorry. We appreciate you guys.
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.